Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the one thing that I promise you is either going to make or break your cornbread dressing. Hi, I'm Melissa Diane, and on this channel, we just have so much fun together in the kitchen, in the garden, just all around our home. And y'all, this video is going to be short, but it is so powerful because this really will make the difference for your dressing. Tomorrow is actually Thanksgiving for us, and I woke up today, I came in here to start putting my dressing together, and I thought, you know what? I need to share this tip. This is a tip that I learned a long time ago, but I wish I had learned it sooner, that makes the difference for your dressing. So I pulled the camera out and I ran in here and I thought before I get busy making my Thanksgiving dressing, I want to share with you what that tip is. So let me back up a second and let you know how I actually put together my dressing and how this makes a difference. So first of all, if you're doing your Thanksgiving like on Thursday, then I like to back up a couple of days. So Thanksgiving's on Thursday, so then on Tuesday is when I actually start the dressing. And this really is the key. So yesterday, on Tuesday, I took, first of all, some cornbread mix. Now, you'll see on my other videos, I've got some fantastic videos on how to make some wonderful cornbread, and that's fine. But when you're making your dressing, if you do that kind of cornbread from scratch, I have always found that it is going to make your dressing it'll get mushy. And you don't want mushy, you don't want dry, you don't want mushy, you want kind of in between. So what I always do for my dressing is I will just make a couple of batches of this, like, you know, your regular cornbread mix you can just get at the grocery store. And I get a couple of these, you know, pans, and I just make 2 of those. They're not going to rise a lot, and that's fine. When you do it, you're going to think, oh my gosh, it's just not enough cornbread. It is, because what you're going to do, you make 2 batches of this. And then when that cornbread comes out, you let it cool, and then you take that cornbread and you just crumble it up and it will grow, okay? So that's the first thing you do, just a couple of these, and you make sure you do that on Tuesday. Then you take that and you're gonna crumble it, okay, into a great big bowl like this. The other thing you do for your cornbread dressing is you actually get some white bread. I do 6 slices of the white bread, put it in the toaster, okay, toast it. Then when it comes out, let it cool, and then crumble that up in little bitty pieces. And you'll see I just put it in here. It's nice and fluffy now. I put it in a big bowl like this, and then I put a lid on it. I let it sit out, you know, for the day, make sure it's all, you know, cooled really well, and then put the lid on it. And then I go put this in the refrigerator. And I put it in there yesterday. And then today I come and I pull it out, because today I'm going to be making my dressing, and we're going to actually eat it tomorrow. You can let it sit more than 1 day if you want. You can let it sit for two, but you just really need that bread dried out. Then so that really is the key. That's the first part right there. That's the key, is to get that made a day or 2 ahead of time. Let it sit, let it dry out. So then when you start cooking, sorry, my baby's barking. So that barking you heard, I am so sorry. Those were my 4-legged German Shepherd babies. So I did not want to redo this video for you. So real quickly, the last thing I wanted to share was that as another dressing that I do, and that dressing is a oyster dressing, and I do that for Jay because he just absolutely loves it. And for that, what I will do is I use French bread, okay, and I will take that French bread a couple of days before Thanksgiving, take it, pull it apart, little bitty pieces just like this, and then put your lid on it, put it in your refrigerator, leave it in there for about 2 days before you do your dressing. And y'all, that really is it. The key is to make that dressing and get that bread all pulled apart in little pieces and set it aside either on the counter, or I prefer the refrigerator, for a couple of days. That way your dressing is not mushy. It's going to come out just perfect. And be sure and check out that next video that's popping up. That is the video that shows you step by step how to do your dressing. And I'll see you over there in a few minutes. Bye-bye.